Welcome to Little Lessons. We're here to teach you about a country in just 5 minutes, bringing you all the things you didn't know about the places you didn't know existed. Today we're going to learn about Liechtenstein, officially known as the Principality of Liechtenstein. One of only 2 doubly landlocked countries in the world, Liechtenstein's profile brings a little more light-hearted trivia to our series than the last 2 episodes on Eswatini and Nauru. At the end of this video we'll share those so you can check them out and make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss our future episodes. So first things first, let's have a look at where Liechtenstein is. The country sits in Central Europe between Austria and Switzerland, making it doubly landlocked. This means that you have to travel through 2 countries to reach the sea. The only other country in the world that's doubly landlocked is Uzbekistan. The Rhine runs through the west of the country. It's tiny, at only 62 square miles, making it the 6th smallest country in the world. It's located in a valley, sitting nestled in the Alps, so it's a great location for skiing and hiking. The entire east side of the country is mountainous, meaning that residents only live on the west. And if you want to visit, you won't be able to fly there, as there is no airport. It's a type of monarchy, a constitutional hereditary principality, which means it's ruled by a prince. The current head of state is Prince Hans Adam II. It was his ancestors who originally purchased the country as a political stronghold. The prince is Europe's richest monarch, worth a tidy $5 billion. The monarchy has a wonderful art collection called the Princely Collections. This includes painting and sculptures, some of which are over 500 years old, and most notably a collection of work by Peter Paul Rubens. On Liechtenstein's national holiday, the head of state invites the residents of their tiny principality to have a beer in the garden of a duke's castle, his residency. The population is around 38,000. The country boasts 100% literacy, high living standards and practically no crime, which is just as well as there's only 1 prison and it houses just 20 people. The country itself is incredibly rich. The GNI of the country is over $110,000 per capita. A reminder from earlier videos that the GNI of the UK is around $40,000 per person, and Eswatini has a GNI of under $4,000 a person. In terms of relations with other countries, Liechtenstein has no natural resources of commercial value and therefore is heavily dependent on imports from neighbouring countries. One country in particular with whom Liechtenstein maintains a strong relationship is Switzerland. In fact, the Swiss franc is used as a currency. Liechtenstein has no army and remained neutral throughout the world wars, as did the Swiss. However, the Swiss maintain an army. This is called armed neutrality, and has accepted the role of safeguarding its neighbour. The last time Liechtenstein saw military action was in 1866, and they disbanded their army not long after in 1868. Things are so relaxed between the 2 neighbours that Switzerland unintentionally invaded Liechtenstein in March 2007, when about 170 Swiss infantry soldiers wandered across the unmarked border for more than a mile into Liechtenstein before realising their mistake. Liechtenstein didn't notice the Swiss invasion and had to be informed that it had occurred. Whilst Liechtenstein is not a member of the EU, it is a member of the EEA, the European Economic Area, and also the Schengen Area, which comprises 26 European countries that have officially abolished all passports and all other types of control at their mutual borders. This means that a passport stamp is only provided to tourists upon request and receipt of €3 at the Tourist Information Centre. One final fun fact about Liechtenstein: it's the world leading manufacturer of false teeth. A company called Ivoclar Vivadent leads the world in false teeth manufacturing, accounting for 40% of all the false teeth sold in Europe and 20% worldwide. So that rounds up our little lesson on Liechtenstein, a country that sounds more like a cute rural town than a state in its own right. Long may its annual garden parties and false teeth production continue. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video from Little Lessons about the world. Previous videos on Nauru and Eswatini are available by clicking here.